Well, as you can see,
never ever.
for yeah, they're not the
Peter will be for president.
But if you still say go for Nigeria now, if you say they're okay for you, now you sabi.
Lie, Kano will lie. All of us will be in Kano to campaign against you.
You would have noticed that Atiku boys have been wailing and crying and moaning and griping and squeezing and squirming and everything on the media space.
About zoning of the next presidential ticket of our party to the southern part of Nigeria.
Okay, now that the NDC has zoned for 2027 to the south, yes, what does that mean for Peter Obi?
That means success on the way. This is what we've been begging, and this is what we've been asking the previous party to do.
Insecurity has created widows and orphans across the land.
Kwankwaso, listen to me. I'll be in the forefront in Kano to campaign against you.
Obi And Kwankwaso has decided to leave ADC for them. A party where they were ridiculed, a party where they were disrespected, a party where they were told they were not as important.
Tell me one politician in the history of Nigeria who has been scrutinized as much as Peter and has not been found wanting.
I think if Nigeria needs to make a choice, you are one of the finest candidates that we have in this country.
Everybody, welcome back to Plan B TV News Gist and Blog. Hey, the Lord has done it finally. Now, over the weekend, the NDC held their maiden national convention. I mean, the coalition, and everywhere went agog. When you see the way the people were rejoicing over the zoning to the south, you know, that has been the crisis in the PDP to ADC. Thank God that the NDC just have to pipe low and allow the whole things to flow naturally. Now, I want you guys to watch this particular video on how they make the speech, the reason why they zone into the south, and everything that happened. We'll be right back.
Relies on the principles of power sharing and the honorable rotation of the highest office in the land between the northern and southern parts of the country. Noting the current political exigencies and the collective desire of our party members to provide and present a united front, now therefore be it resolved by this convention, mandatory Southern Zoning 2027. That the Nigerian Democratic Congress, NDC, hereby zones its presidential ticket for the 2027 presidential elections to southern Nigeria for the remaining and single term of 4 years. Northern Reversion 2031. That upon the completion of the said 4-year term in 2031, the presidential ticket of our great party, the Nigerian Democratic Congress, shall automatically and irrevocably rotate to northern Nigeria.
Now, when this happened, you see the joy in the people's hearts, chanting, Obi Kwankwaso, Obi Kwankwaso. Anyway, I want you guys to listen to what Mama P have to say in all of this. We'll be right back.
Okay, now that the NDC has zoned for 2027 to the south, yes, what does that mean for Peter Obi?
That means success on the way. This is what we've been begging, and this is what we've been asking the previous party to do. Equality, balance, zone the tickets on the right region without discrimination. This is what we're asking for. Yes. So the NDC zoning it to the south further proves that they listen. They're listening to Nigerians. Do you understand? And everybody's happy.
Yes, we are.
Everybody's excited. This is why we came to the convention. There's no other obedient movement that is not obedient for Peter Obi. Even the spelling betrayed movement from the start. So there's nothing like that. Everybody knows Barrister. You guys don't know him. We know him. He's a hustler in Abuja. And this is just one of the things. The new business now is not about Peter Obi and get paid. So this is just one of it. So there's no other movement that is not the obedient movement headed by you, Satanko. My name is Oruche Precious, popularly called Mama P.
Okay, why are you here today?
For the NDC convention.
Do you think that the party can make an impact?
It's already making an impact. Can you not see it? Everybody's screaming NDC. There's no other party that the people of Nigeria want, if not NDC right now.
Okay, so what's your reaction to the morning of people pushing me?
To the sound, louder please. Nigerians are happy.
Okay, so what do you have to say to the Nigerian people about this?
Come outside, oh! Everybody come outside. It's time to go get your PVC and vote right. It's not just about voting this time, it's about voting and defending your vote. 2027, we will vote and our votes will count. Who will yes. So 2027, that's it. Thank you so much. Please, Nigerians, get your PVC. See, I think the party is already succeeding.
Yes.
Nigerians have never been this ready.
Yes.
They are ready to prove to the incumbent the power in the people is better than those in power.
See, everybody is showing concern. Not that maybe people don't really like ADC. ADC were a fraction that we thought would have been used against APC because of the number of, I can't say number, the cabals that were there, the forces that were there. We believe that with a snap of a finger, they could have just defeated Tinubu, the tyrant government. Unfortunately, selfishness, greed, and personal ambition destroy ADC. Now, I want you guys to listen to what Samuel Ortom, the former Benue State governor, what he said about Peter Obi and his own contribution towards the zoning. We'll be right back.
I think if Nigeria needs to make a choice, you're one of the finest candidates that we have in this country. In terms of education, in terms of character, in terms of performance, in terms of reaching out, in terms of accommodation, in terms of being a pan-Nigerian, in terms of industrialization and passion to ensure that our country is liberated from where we are, out of insecurity to security, and out of economic woes to economic vibrancy, and out of lack of adequate social life. You have the capacity to make things work. Let me say this again. Where we are in our country, Nigeria, today, we should not be looking at party. We should not be looking at where someone comes from. But we should be looking at the capacity of a personality that will be able to deliver us from the mess we are in Nigeria today. And Peter Obi, from your antecedents, you have the capacity.
Of a truth, Samuel Ortom is one of the persons that I see that at least from the South, even within the 5G, Nelson Wike is the one that created the 5G from the South. The forces in this government that were fighting against Atiku during that, the same thing that happened in ADC, that happened in PDP, when Nelson Wike said they will not allow it because they agree that they're going to zone it. But unfortunately, Atiku said, no, he must be president. He's his turn. He must be his turn. So thank God that this same man, as Samuel, were the one that also campaigned for Peter Obi. When Nelson Wike supporting Tinubu, he supported Peter Obi. And again, he's also supporting Peter Obi. Anyway, I want you guys to watch this particular video from Arise TV News, what this man said, the reason why they have to zone it, and the benefit of this zoning in Nigeria. I want you guys to watch it.
We are quite pleased with the development. Looking at where Nigeria is at the moment, coming from 8 years of the late President Buhari's tenure, and 4 years of President Bola Tinubu. Some people in the country, a lot of people in the country feel that for the sake of the unity of the country, that it would be just right to let the South, the southern part, continue with the presidency for another 4 years. Now, if you do not, if you are not enamored by what is going on in the country at the moment, surely there are other people from the South. And in our party, we have His Excellency Peter Obi there. And you've seen that Senator Kwankwaso, on his part, has thrown his weight behind this decision because he believes that the unity of Nigeria is paramount to personal ambition. And I dare say he will support Mr. Peter Obi as he begins this journey, hopefully winning the election in January next year.
When Peter Obi were in Labour Party, you see a lot of Northerners were campaigning against him, calling him all kinds of names. Oh, he's a terrorist, he's this, he's Pope, he's Biafra. It is better from an infidel, from a Muslim to be a president than to allow a Cuban person from some South to be a president. Do you know what they were saying, including, what's it called, El-Rufai, the former Kaduna State governor, and Usman, Yusuf. You see a lot of them, they were using their imam to campaign and say a lot of things against Peter Obi. Peter Obi decamped from Labour to ADC. You see, they changed the narrative and start painting Peter Obi. Oh, Peter Obi won. Peter Obi was the president. It was this person that destroyed. You know, they start saying different things. But immediately Peter Obi left that ADC to NDC, Yusuf and all of them came back again, using Kenneth Okonkwo and all of them, saying all kinds of things about Peter Obi. Peter Obi is this, Peter Obi is the one sponsoring terrorists. Even that guy from the screwdriver from Abba is the one. You know, they said a lot of things. If you have been following our story, you will know what we are talking about. But however, the reason I'm narrating all of this is because Idris came back to give them woto and I explained in details why the thing they paid them and why are they saying all those things that they are saying again, the one they used to campaign against Peter Obi before. And I want you guys to watch it. We'll be right back.
You would have noticed that Atiku boys have been wailing and crying and moaning and griping and squeezing and squirming and everything on the media space for the past about a week now, just a few days. Simply because Obi Kwankwaso has decided to leave ADC for them. A party where they were ridiculed, a party where they were disrespected, a party where they were told they were not as important, a party where they were given, they said, take it or leave it. You either take it or leave it. There are many people who need it. So if you don't want to take it, leave it. Even when these two gentlemen in my chest are the most popular candidate, we are the most popular candidate in that party. They will tell you that their principal got 6.9 million votes with 12 governors. Obi got 6.1 million votes, according to INEC, with no governor, with no councillor. They will argue that, oh, they have it figured out. As soon as we left, you saw the true color come out. They started playing back the ethnic politics that they played in 2022 and 2023. I saw a professor who should be very ashamed of himself come online to lie that Obi gave Northerners ID card while he was governor, which is a blatant lie that has since been debunked since 2023. The man came to rehash it now. You have seen the man who lives perpetually in bondage, crying, moaning, griping that Obi had left ADC. We have left the party for you. Why don't you focus on building the party and contesting an election? Why are you so fixated on Obi? You have seen some of those Atiku boys now mouthing the talking point of APC, which confirms to us ab initio that these guys were never in opposition. These guys are part of the establishment. What they want to do is to replace one corrupt ruling class with another corrupt ruling class. There is a minister that used to boast that is the one that inherited 15 million votes of Buhari. The minister, since Obi left that party, we have not heard a single word from him. He has gone into oblivion. He has been vaporized, politically vaporized. The Melaye that used to abuse everybody, disrespect everybody, talk to everybody anyhow, because he's a former senator, he's a big man. According to them, Obi does not have people. Obi has us. We are not people in their eyes because we don't have stolen money, we don't drive big cars, we don't have police running after us, we are not, we have never been in government, We don't have government money running. We don't have money to spend. If they call us for meeting, we enter keke, boat, Uber to come and attend. There we drive the big jeeps to come and attend. So Obi did not have people. For them, we were not people. Having left them, they are crying. More people have deregistered from ADC in the last 5 days. More people have deregistered from ADC than the total number that they got in the first 5 days of their registration. The party, I have people calling me from Zamfara. I have people calling me from Yobe. A friend called me from Yobe yesterday. He's running for House of Rep. He said, I am leaving ADC to join ADC. I said, why? Don't you think Atiku will? He said, who? He said, forget about it. Yobe. Damaturu is actually from Potiskum. The guy is from Potiskum. So we are not going to respond to them. The time to talk to them will come. We are focusing on building our party from bottom up at this time. And we succeed in it. Obi will be on the ballot. Rabi Musa Kwankwaso will be on the ballot. The OK ticket will be the ticket to beat in the next election. And I am happy that Nigerians can now see clearly who is the actual opposition in Nigeria. Not those pretenders who just want to remove the TV Tinubu class and replace them with themselves and continue the stealing spree. When you hear them talk, they never make reference to the comfort, to the life, to the quality of life of the common man. It's all about power sharing, how they will be in government, how they will form government, why this person is stealing this, how it can be done like this. For them, not for the common man. We are running a people-centric government. We are going to pursue a people-centric government. And that's what Obi stands for. So Nigerians, let us remain focused. Let us remain diligent. Let us remain consistent. Let us remain, clear-headed. Let us have ideological purity. Peter Obi is an ideological Puritan. He understands clearly what he's coming to do in government. And he says it every day. There's another one in APC pretending to support, not to support APC, but it's in APC. One man from Ogun that says he has never heard Peter Obi make any policy statement. The man, even if the tallest building in the world is put in front of him, he will not see it because he cannot see what Obi is saying. And what Obi is saying is clear, crystal clear. His policy statement on the economy is clear. On agriculture is clear. On human development index is clear. On out-of-school children is clear. On education is clear. On health is clear. But the man does not see it because even if you put the hyper tower in front of him, the man cannot even see it. Shegun Showumi from Ogun State. So all this bad mouthing will end. We will end it with results. We are focused on results. And the result will come. So if you are a supporter of Peter Obi, please don't join them in insult. Let us keep it clean. Let us keep it ideological. Let us keep it focused. If you are a supporter of Rabi Musa Kwankwaso, keep it focused, keep it ideological, keep it moving. And victory will be ours. Tinubu and his friends are already jittery. They know that this is a difficult task. And God will comfort us. God will comfort the crying Nigerians. God will comfort the disillusioned Nigeria with victory. God bless you all for your attention to this matter.
Idris has settled that record. In case you watch any videos where those people are just talking, it just depends them. Peter Obi is not the only presidential candidate. There are lots of them, Showore is there, Tinubu is there, all of them is there. But why is it that people from APC is talking about Peter Obi, people from ADC is talking about Peter Obi, people from Labour Party is talking about Peter Obi. Now, people from AAC is talking about Peter Obi. Everybody literally is talking about Peter Obi. It pains them. It pains them. That's why I want you guys to watch this particular video of this man, what he said about Peter Obi. That, despite all this weapon fashion against him, Peter Obi still stands and they don't have anything to hold him accountable. And I want you guys to watch it.
Tell me one politician in the history of Nigeria who has been scrutinized as much as Peter and has not been found wanting. None. I believe that if I am scrutinized as much as Peter, they will find me wanting. There is no politician in Nigeria who you can scrutinize as much as Peter Obi has been scrutinized. And he has not been found in any way, found wanting in any way. So what is wrong in being a clean guy? The only offense of Peter is that people are saying that it's not rugged, it's not brutal, it's not cunning. And I'm asking, why should he be brutal? Why should he be cunning? Why should he brutalize other people in order to win power? And he says, if I'm coming to serve you, I don't have to give you money. Peter has changed the face of politics in Nigeria. I challenge you to go out there and inquire. Peter's coming into the race has demystified the power of money in Nigerian politics. This is the only election that people are this close to primaries, and they have not sold a leg and an arm to win election. A lot of people are copying Peter's model of, I know they give shishi.
Now, this leads us to the next video. I want you guys to watch this particular video of Kwankwaso. What Kwankwaso said about this national convention and their plans on how to win these elections and the zoning on how he's well pleased with it. And I want you guys to watch.
We are witnessing a sharp decline in the quality of life. Insecurity has created widows and orphans across the land. Millions have been displaced from their homes. Investments are fleeing. Critical infrastructure is neglected. The education system is collapsing. And harsh economic policies have been imposed on citizens without meaningful safety nets or relief. Yet, Nigerian history teaches us that in our most challenging moments, visionary alliances have provided the way forward. For example, in 1954, a historic partnership was formed between the Northern Elements Progressive Union, NEPU, led by our mentor, Malam Aminu Kano, and the National Council of Nigeria and Cameroon, NCNC, led by Nnamdi Azikiwe, to achieve national unity. Again, in 1960, against steep odds, Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe's National Council of Nigeria and the Cameroon, NCNC, formed a coalition with the Northern People's Congress, MPC, to birth our independence. In the Second Republic, the alliance between Shehu Shagari and Alex Kwame under the National Party of Nigeria, NPN.
A normal sensible person that listens to this particular speech will say, oh wow, bravo, you know, probably the way they have been doing it before. When Christian is the president, the vice must be Muslim. When Muslim is the president, the vice must be Christian. Until they have to Islamize Nigeria using Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Kashi Shettima, making it Muslim ticket. Now, Kwankwaso accepts because he knows that, okay, if he have to be on the ballot being the president, he is not going to have that full support. He tested himself already and he got about 1 million votes. Peter Obi tested himself already, despite them marginalizing, you know, stealing his vote and all of that, despite the weapon fighting against him, he still emerged over 6 million. So Kwankwaso just has said, okay, let me be the vice. But that particular speech and his decision did not sit well with some group of Muslims. They are saying, oh, why will a Muslim become a vice? And a person like Asari Dokumbo came out, and I will make sure I campaign against you in Kano. Why would you accept a vice and allow Christians to be the president? And I want you guys to watch what Asari Dokumbo said. We'll be right back.
They blackmailed you, and you think you can sell Muslims for kobo. Kano will surprise you this time. Wallahi billahi, Kano will surprise you. All of us will be in Kano to campaign against you. Me, I will volunteer myself. I will be in the forefront. Kwankwaso, listen to me. I'll be in the forefront in Kano to campaign against you. And Kano will disappoint you. Wallahi, Kano will be eaten alive.
Asari Dokumbo is one of those persons that you don't take their words serious. If you want to count the garrulos and the most nonchalant and the bigot people in Nigeria, you can't, you know, Monkri, Daniel Boala, Kenneth Okonkwo, and Sare Dokumbo. These are the people that breeze take them to any direction. Any direction. As long as you get money, just call them, and they are like that. So people don't really take them serious. But I want you guys to watch this particular video. The right-hand man of Kwankwaso. What Buba Galadima said in none of this, the reason why they left ADC to NDC, and I want you guys to watch this video. We'll be right back.
The truth of the matter is that all of us, Peter Obi, Kwankwaso, all of them migrated into the ADC such that they bring a unity of the opposition forces within the ADC to enable them without much problem and seat Tinubu. Unfortunately, there are this insinuation that the APC and the government, in fact, by extension, Tinubu used the courts to scuttle the opposition. This is why I am making this call on Vice President Atiku Abubakar to follow us as we followed him into the ADC, such that there will be a unity of the opposition to unseat this government. And if he refuses, then whatever happens to the opposition, Vice President Atiku will be held responsible.
I didn't get that clearly, just a moment. But in closing,
you just wanted clarity. The clarity is that all the political gladiators are now in the ADC. And if anybody is outside, as Kwankwaso was outside in the ADC and he was persuaded to come in. So we are also pleading with Vice President Atiku Abubakar to come into the NDC such that we can consolidate again and remove the incumbent government. That is what I'm saying. Mr. If he refuses to that, hold on now. And if he refuses to do that, then the ball is in his court, because he has now scuttled the unity of the opposition to unseat this government, because he cannot continue beyond tomorrow to be in the ADC, or else he has agreed now to forfeit his right to contest in this election in 2027.
On the other hand, in a different interview, Honorable Ifeanyi also came out to throw more light why he thought or he believed that they left ADC to NDC, and I want you guys to watch this video. We'll be right back.
Let him tell Nigerians. Jeff, you are telling us the mass movement. We left ADC because His Excellency Atiku Abubakar said that coalition was formed in his house, that ADC is his party, that nobody will tell him anything. We went to him and said, can you step down and leave Peter Obi, Rotimi Amechi and others to go into primaries? Let Atiku say he is stepping down today, that Rotimi Amechi, that he has considered to the south, that Rotimi Amechi and Peter Obi should go to the field and do primaries, or any other person from the south. If Peter Obi does not come back tomorrow to come and face anybody, what are you telling people? Somebody that stood for election in 2023, and you are telling me about primaries. My brother, stop telling lies to Nigerians. Tell us how you people came into coalition. And we said no. Former legislators and current legislators, we sat down, we went to all their houses. And we are not getting that the South way. Kwankwaso movement, they consider to the South. What you hear them saying tomorrow is that Kwankwaso is just a politician in Kanu, that he has no other places to conquer. But I keep on asking. All right, I'm coming.
Yeah, because of time, Honorable, you can land on your thought in 30 seconds so that we can begin to wrap up.
But you gave him 20 minutes.
Go
ahead.
No.
But he shouldn't be attacking Peter Obi.
All right, I understand. We're actually waiting for you to join in.
NDC.
Yes, I would have brought you in.
You cannot tell me that ADC, did he attack Honorable Abajide that Leke Abajide that left ADC to ADC?
All right, let me take it to Mr. Fabi.
We are here.
My apologies.
There are lots of videos I would really love to talk about, but it will be too much. People are already complaining, your video is too long. I can't be posting video morning, afternoon, evening. You know, I just have to bring out the story once. You watch it. When you for tired, you rest. But making different videos is really tiring. So that's why I just have to combine all my videos and let people watch it once. Anyway, God bless you. What are your thoughts about this particular video you just watched? What do you think about the coalition? What do you think about the Kwankwaso, you know, Peter Obi, the OK movement? What do you also think about what Idris said about all these haters? What are your thoughts about Asari Dokumbos and his cohorts, all those people, those garrulous people? What are your thoughts regarding to this particular video you just watched? Please and please, I'll be waiting for you guys in the comment section. Your comment means a lot to me. I love to read you guys' comment and also reply to as much that I can. And give this video a thumbs up to at least tell our social media that this video is good so that they will help us to push it. I love you guys. Until we meet again, if you have not subscribed, please do. Take me to 200. I know I'm not the one you. Please do. Take me to 200,000 subscribers. I love you guys. Until we meet again. Peace out.
Fellow delegates, a short while ago, in this inaugural convention, in the national interest for which the NDC is established to foster and deepen, we have taken a historic resolution. That is about zoning of the next presidential ticket of our party to the southern part of Nigeria. Yes. Huh? And of course, it goes without saying that the vice presidential ticket will come from where? We want a balanced and stable Nigeria. We want a Nigeria of equal citizenship, not a Nigeria of division and grievances. Now, you see, as you go back home, take this message of NDC and the change. We want to build a party that is like the ANC, an ideological party, a party like the ANC in South Africa. We want to build stable, enduring parties like the Communist Party in China, even if you don't like that, their ideology. But they are stable and they are going on. We want to build a party, the NDC, like the Republican Party or the Democratic Party in the US. We want the NDC to be like the Conservative Party or the Labour Party or other parties in the West. We don't want a party that is transactional. That's for transactional politicians. That every election time you see a different arrangement. We want NDC to outlive all of us. And this is a special challenge to you, the young people of Nigeria. It's for you, the women of Nigeria. We have crafted the NDC. We are caretakers of the NDC. You are the real beneficiaries and owners of NDC. To take NDC, register, support, motivate, canvass as we move together to deliver Nigeria.
We have the least life expectancy in the world. I can go on and on. Everything that's negative in Nigeria. Nigeria is not a poor country. Nigeria is rooted in poverty. And we will change it. So build a new Nigeria that is possible. And we assure you, look at our sign. That is the sign our forefathers. That is the sign our forefathers did for independence. That is the sign our forefathers used to fight for independence.
feel safe. Where Nigerians will know where the next people come from. Where Nigerians, when they're sick, will know where we can travel from Onitsha to Lagos without fear. Today, if you enter motor in Nigeria, people will be following us to get their destination. And if any